bigger.
Dude, all right, go next.
Oh my god.
All right, next VO3. Next VO3. GG.
I'm ready to watch EU lose.
I like the play from NUTURN.
God.
Off the ball, send a few towards B, make them think there's a play over there, find some utility, and then you kind of hard hit A
They
site.
committed a lot to that fake. Like they were nowhere near. I guess they really wanted, or they thought B1 was gonna bite. They didn't expect this one dude to be hanging back so far.
I think what made it start to get obvious is once he got revealed and Penny was on that flank, at that point they're not in sight, he's on a flank. It's just weird, you know? But yeah, he never moved. He never moved. He never moved at all, though.
Like they couldn't even flank the guy that was Dice, you know?
There's no
Like,
reason. I feel like there's no reason, though. If you're the A player and you're a Killjoy, there's no reason to rush to the defense, because what are you going to do when you get there, realistically? You're going to get there, there's going to be smoke spawn. So it doesn't really hurt waiting a little longer. Especially if they're not actually in.
Wish more ranked players realized this shroud.
Yeah, they just rotate instantly.
They sit behind the smoke and they're like, all right, I'm here.
So does Version1 info deny there and say, okay,
good patience too from
right?
V1, no panic or anything.
It's the pressure
Full control, driver's seat.
Trying to create.
Go in A.
Little drone in here by Effie's to figure out what's going on. Is everybody's just patiently waiting on Version1 for the NUTURN play.
So do you guys think that one EU team is leaving today, or do you think they're both gonna get through today?
I think they're both gonna get through.
I think they're both gonna get through too.
Slowly working their way towards middle, because in the previous round, as we saw, Penny had wrapped his way.
But you know me and my predictions, man.
Yeah, everything you predict comes wrong, right?
Yeah, everything, literally everything. I've gotten one thing right this tournament,
and that is
Sentinels in their last match. Everything else was wrong. I thought EU was gonna own. I really did.
I feel like everyone thought this.
What else but the classic, the Judge, man? Vanity and the Judge, name a better duo.
The way he just killed that guy, yeah.
Actually, so troll.
Punishes him, but the spike goes down.
A few things that shouldn't be happening here for NUTURN, like those
honestly, this ain't over.
Down, could allow now Version1 to come in.
NUTURN could definitely win this.
Yeah,
they have two shocks still.
Dart goes in, that's underneath.
But they're so is under heaven.
They have an idea where one is,
Kinda
Doug. This could
unlucky.
be a tough post-plant hold.
Yeah, and then the snake bite was there as well.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
So it's the Astra debuff. You play Astra, your aim just gets worse.
See what we expect out of them so far.
Man,
just get recoil.
He
was tracking him right there.
I think we need to keep an eye on that stuff. Right? What is NUTURN doing? They'll show a little B, they'll exploit the middle of the map, but that's now 2 rounds in a row where they end up back at A, and while it was a slightly different variation of what we saw in round 1, the outcome was the same.
They're playing the numbers game. The lower the clock goes, the better chance you have at having bringing more numbers to a site than the defenders have. That's what NUTURN's doing. The clock goes down, you know the defense has rotated out. Chances are you're not going to meet more numbers there.
And the best part about watching V1 is that they're not winning.
That's what they feel most comfortable.
It doesn't look like they're winning off of like gimmicks or aggression. They're just playing well. Smart.
Yeah, or Haven was more like V1 pushing and killing them. Now it's just like they're just playing back, and I feel like they realize now that they're probably the better team here. And Penny is still pushing.
Okay, that was a little questionable, but he should have won.
Still pushing mid,
yeah, Penny's still being Penny, but
that's the space that it buys. It allows you.
A lot of people feel differently though about that. Obviously, they're wrong. Like a lot of people were talking about how they're super gimmicky. Like to beat Team Liquid, they were just like gimmicky as fuck, and it's just not true at all.
I think the reason I think that is because they watched their first map, and a lot of like bullshit happened in that map. But what they don't realize is a lot of bullshit happened in Liquid's favor too.
Yeah.
That map was just a mess.
It went either way.
It literally was a mess. They might lose this. What are they doing right now? I literally I just cursed them. It was jinx or something.
30 seconds left in the round. They're gonna have to force it through tree.
Like everything I just said was wrong.
Well, it's the turn of the match where like you should be playing more passive. Like you know you're the better team. They're saving. You don't need to really push and die. They got the round.
I'm glad they cleaned it up there, but like that was weird.
I feel like they're just feeling themselves now. They're just vibing. They're just pushing, getting kills. Penny probably was just like they're ecoing. Let me buy a phantom, just push mid, see if I can get one. Don't have a kill yet, but didn't work out for him.
And as I explained it last round, unfortunately, they chose the one with more version 1 members at the end of the round. And it's becoming a pattern. Right now, you got to think, how does version 1 have all of these mind bullets they're sending out to read these plays? It's uncanny. Gun round on both sides. We do have the Blade Storm Frenzy from Allow.
You see the Nanostorm and the Gravity Well combo coming out from NUTURN at the exit to trees. So there's value. They've invested utility to control that area of the map every single round because they want to work the middle, but they've gotten the middle before Riv and they haven't been able to do anything with it.
And this is an incredibly different setup as well from V1 with now Jammies on the right towards A. All of the util, Sentinel, Initiator utility towards that left side of the
So
site.
quick on that.
They're expecting something big here for the gun round.
Cloud burst.
They want to be able to retake. A little bit of a lean rotation
Oh, no,
coming
they
out
might
of
run
FEs
in.
here as they reconsider what NUTURN might be doing.
Oh no.
Trailblazer comes
Yeah,
through,
kill
and
the
it looks
support
like
too.
they're
Oh,
solving
no.
it here to get some
Oh,
info
the
from
judge.
Yeah,
It's like a good spot to be in, but he should get clear. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
You would think that. You would think
No.
that.
Oh,
No
my.
way. No
Oh,
way.
my.
The third suggests it's just down to crumbs on health, 33 HP.
So
Ify's
hard
are
when he
showing
has
up as
Zelsis
well.
to support
It's a
him,
party on
too.
this side of the map. NUTURN don't want to have
Oh,
anything to do
my.
with it as they somehow
He got
through the
doggied.
chaos
He
of the
got
buckshot,
double flashed.
walk
He
away
still
with
walks
the
away with
mid-round.
You have
2.5
utility
kills.
for that, man. You didn't need to just wide swing on him. You will know that it was a judge, for one. He shot it.
He shot the dog with the judge, yeah.
He shot the dog with the judge. You know it's a judge. You got shock darts. You got the little swarm grenades. You could use a suck at least. Like, I don't know. They just wide swung on a judge. It's so risky.
And like I said, a different
Also
look, and
alone.
put jammies
That one
there,
guy was
but
he.
usually
I think it was the
version one
Killjoy.
will
He is
only
so far
put
ahead.
2 towards B.
Yeah, the first guy that swung,
So having
Who
3
was
there
it?
was probably a bit of a turn.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Killjoy. Yeah.
Killjoy.
Inside here.
like, there's literally
Usually
nobody
Vandy's
even
doing a
close
little
to
bit
being able
more
to trade him.
rotating
Yeah.
around, but he uses the
Both those
shot
players
pull
that were
and
first and
sonar
second,
bolt there coming in
it was
from Effie's.
Killjoy,
Lot of
which
work.
could have thrown swarm
The judge
grenades,
comes up big
and
here. Vanity's
Sova,
not
which
afraid
could have
to
used
use it.
shock
Back to
dart.
Sheriff's here. One Phantom is allowed
Yeah,
on
the shocks
the
came
last
after
round.
after
the
yeah,
first guy
right.
already swung and died.
They continue.
They're on the different page, dude. They're
Yeah.
shaking in their boots. And he's up.
They're feeling the pressure here, huh?
Yep.
But the play has been the same.
Jesus.
Here.
Oh,
They need.
Don't
that's
worry,
what they
Judge.
need right there.
Solo, like aggressively
Oh.
went in by himself this time. Got away.
Yes.
Oh.
He's already good for
Ooh.
2, Riv.
Make it interesting.
This is the solo that version
Yes.
one, or if NUTURN needs, the fans need right now.
Momentum
As version 1
shift.
gets taken out 2 in a row, 3 in a row, if you count the last one. And we're coming up on a minute left here. NUTURN feeling much more comfortable even coming in with this eco round, but they are starting to hit their frags.
They are in, I mean, not a moment too soon. They understand, V1 does, that they've funneled their way onto the site. Celsius is alone. Here is Jamie says not
Does he go
joined
for the
play
ult?
yet,
Oh,
and
never mind.
Desire
Never mind.
to get a little bit of info. He gets punished at the hands
Smoke.
of Lock.
It was like an eco, isn't it?
That could have actually been with Vanity's judge.
Yeah, they had like
Of
deagles.
all
Yeah.
things.
They got 2
Yeah,
picks off the
Indeed,
deagles and
as
picked up
James works his way
weapons.
around, you see that Perry, excuse me. Perry's waiting for it. While he was waiting, not able to land the kill.
Are these the lineups that get it? Oh my
Ooh.
word, there's one.
No way, right?
Got another one for Jenny, so he's actually just letting himself know where he doesn't need to look, where he can displace somebody, cutting some angles, but he's not going to be able to do enough as
I'm
he
not
gets
gonna
cut down.
troll around, but I think
Lucky
that
there. And
NUTURN's
now
sheriff
from
rounds have looked
Haven,
more exciting than the
to
majority of their gun
Ascent.
rounds at
Yeah.
this point.
we
Yeah.
see the rounds of
No
aggression
offense,
being
though.
the ones
No
that
offense, of
NUTURN
course.
Of course.
Speed, aggression coming out of the gate.
Yeah, it's-
Solo grabbing it here, and this is what we saw from
I don't know why
Solo
that
in
is.
victories, just cleaning up whoever would be standing in front of him at any time. Allow as well.
I would
A
say it's
great
because
job
they
by NUTURN
kind of like
to turn it
solo
on
up.
around.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
I would say it's because they like
okey-dokey.
solo and they kind of like play a little bit more puggy, but that's also
Here
their
for
gun
NUTURN,
rounds. I
what
feel
do
like.
they dial up? Oh man, the spikes on the side of A, and before, as soon as the gate goes down,
I don't know if
Jamie's
they're like have a
invests
game plan and things are going
the
wrong,
Vipers
so they don't
to
really know how to
deny any
react,
entry
or
to
like
A, and
they're
I mean,
just
that's like a
nervous
hard
and they're not
okay,
really
well,
like taking the
we've gotta
aggressive fights,
reconsider something if they're
or they're
playing
just
to an A,
losing their
which
fights
is
altogether.
significantly more difficult.
Sure, they have a game
Solo does
plan.
have the
I'd
lockdown,
like to think that.
right? So there's room to create something.
I mean, you would
even with the
hope.
Vipers
Yeah.
that Riv, it looks like they want to go in anyway. They've taken Cat. They're posted up down A long.
Oh.
They want to work.
Dude,
this
these
way.
Viper ults are so.
Look how
Like,
nobody's
what can you
moving
do
on
about it? If you walk through that, you're 1 HP.
NUTURN
I
wants
guess you
information.
burnt burn your Killjoy ult on it.
Can you
But
make it back? Yeah, you can make it back here. It's like,
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. What?
Oh, that's
That was
huge.
not.
Right?
That was not the play at all.
Why did he get so like?
I think that it was because he was afraid that they were going up short already, so he wanted to just like run into the Viper ult to be safe because his teammate died a tree, I think. So yeah, I don't know why he would
Go into the
there.
left side of the ult though. Like if he's gonna go in like that, he might as well go in the left side and just
they
hold.
throw a lockdown in, and
I don't know,
says,
that was
I'm gonna
weird.
take that out with my Hunter's Fury. So holding for now.
Error in judgment, it happens.
Could have been the sky ult getting ready to reveal him, plus the pressure on short, trying to just take main.
Yeah, just try to get a kill, see if someone's like close in the Viper ult with 1 HP, you can just one tap and run and spraying.
Trusting each other, they're right behind each other, shooting over his shoulders. That's how you saw Allow and one other take tree as they were taking that long as well. Look at, they're so happy. Just dancing back by Gelato, getting a quick
doing
order
it
in before the next round. And NUTURN
Don't call it a comeback.
of life much earlier here in map 2 to start shutting down version 1.
I'm so
If
tired.
you track back to the previous round, to the previous map to Haven, they'd lost 8 rounds in a row, right? Before they'd won that round. So
It sounds I sound like everyone. I don't get it. You were saying I sound like you, Hiko. I'm like, what? And then yesterday you said I sound like Sean. I don't get it.
The thing is, the three of us have very deep voices, deeper than most people's, so
I guess, yeah.
Back towards B, denying
they're not used to hearing that manliness, you know?
Looks like they're gonna try
So they're intimidated, I got it.
Exactly.
I sound like Scott too, like I don't understand.
I can see Scott.
Yeah, I could see that a little bit. The only thing that's a little different, I guess, is like mannerisms, if you know both of you, right?
Yeah.
Tags a few, but nothing to write.
Especially when just waking up.
So Vanity's gonna, because of the information that's been gathered, Vanity's gonna try to push his way out of A.
Yeah, I have a deep voice when I wake up.
From Solo, or excuse me, the turret from Solo. Just then, so he's
y'all gotta get that. Yeah, you guys gotta get a better sleep schedule, dude. I'm up at 6 a.m. every morning. Weird.
Yeah, you have a problem.
Yeah, that's not chill.
That's not healthy. That's not okay.
No, it's I'm not gonna say it's not healthy. I'm just saying it's
just a little bit of the strategy,
hard.
a little bit of the placement when the gun round.
Like why add stress to your life?
That's not stress though. I wake up and I work out and I stream.
You're
great.
adding stress to your life. You could do this at a different time.
De-stressing. He's like decompressing by doing that actually.
Well, it depends. What's prac?
4 usually.
Yeah. That's stress.
But I stream. But I stream in the morning. What do you mean?
Stress, man. You're old. Remember that.
Kid doesn't miss, man.
You can't add all this stress.
He's not.
Trust me, I never forget that I'm old. I cannot get away. I cannot get away from it, no matter what I do. Hiko, you're a boomer. Lol, Hiko, bald boomer. It's like, okay, dude, we get it. I'm old, okay?
Early on, he had to respect. Perry has to.
You just accepted it at this point, though.
I have. I mean, what else can you do?
You can't lie to yourself. Not at that age.
He's gonna keep the rifle. He stays alive, which is great. But you see
Jesus.
small moments, right? Like that's small bit of
I'm 29 this year, so I feel it. Trust me.
I get that, dude. I get the same messages as Eco, honestly. Everyone treats me like I'm the same age. It's crazy.
I mean, you changed your hair to gray, so
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you did kind of ask that. You kind of brought that out yourself, Shred.
That's true.
Information going up cat. No one's on A yet, so you only need to leave one on A. The way Version 1 is able to distribute themselves and get the return on investment they are with info, with frags, is just making it so hard for NUTURN to do anything. Let's see here. This time it does not look like
they're
they
flying.
Installed and
Something
allows
quick
Insight to start.
and
oh gosh.
that aim just ain't there.
Yeah.
To be
But,
fair,
like,
I feel like
he
if
had-
you don't have a good enough execute, it's hard to break through like Viper and Killjoy and Astra, right? It's really hard.
Yeah, but also look how far he was in comparison to his team.
Makes sense. Did he dash?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, well, he
He
didn't.
dashed him, yeah.
Normally, you take main and then you dash out, hit the switch, do the thing, you know. But he dashed on the initial B main swing and just ran out. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
This round was also pretty fucking trash too. Like it just literally, as soon as that happened, it was all over.
Perry always being the last one alive, anchoring around, making sure he can.
They had no like answer for it. It's just like, all right, fall back, go for a little picky pick.
Due to what Version 1 is making happen
Nice,
here.
precise gunplay.
It's gonna be a little.
Why did
soiree at the cafe.
Zelsus go in like that and Penny just dipped?
Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a hell of a hedge. Effie's takes down Perry there with the Odin, and they continue to run the map now with a few rounds in their favor. It should be again another save coming out. We'll see what happens if they decide to fully save up for a few rounds of buy to come back on to version 1.
Yeah, man, you can feel the financial implications.
Yeah, we haven't really seen NUTURN really do anything that crazy yet.
Nothing special, that's for sure.
Like I feel like you could like jet smoke dash and have like a sky flash that comes out to support, or like they could try to do something with like Astra.
That's what they tried last
round.
But they jet dashed and followed a flash outside of B.
Yeah, but okay, to be fair, you can't like the way that people used to play with like Jet going in first and their team kind of trailing. You can't really do that in current meta. Like you're gonna get Viper mollied, you're gonna get Killjoy mollied, you're gonna get Astra sucked. So you almost have to like kind of bait out the utility behind, like in front of the Jet instead of behind, because you know what you saw just happen is what happens when the Jet dashes out too fast and then the whole team gets stuck behind Viper wall, Viper molly, Astra sock, Killjoy. Like you can't do anything.
But as soon, okay, so we actually have Suggest going back over to 1. That feels a bit better. As soon as somebody like that what are you doing to me, NUTURN? I guess we're just chatting. They haven't purchased yet. But I was wondering.
Why do you play Mass?
If they're going to do these rounds. We saw
why not?
Version 1 played Liquid. It was a slugfest on some of those maps of partial buys, keeping the econ going. And it's good to see that NUTURN wasn't flexing towards that. It's kind of story.
I've seen this before.
Keeping it safe here, they're all together on the buy as they get a tactical timeout.
NUTURN doesn't know what to do.
Let's talk about what we might want to see them do here. Because when
isn't V1 good on Ascent too, though?
Keep getting stopped by
yeah, they're pretty good on Ascent. Yeah.
It more like that is based on.
I mean, it's NA, man. Like they don't have a weakness. Only strengths.
To me, it feels like anytime a team runs Astra Viper, if you also don't have Astra Viper, you're on the back foot. Like if you're playing a team that has an Astra and you don't have an Astra yourself, let alone Viper, I feel like you're always on the back foot.
They gotta keep going with their util.
Like, think about this. NUTURN literally doesn't have a smoke, or they have Astra, but they don't have like the secondary smoker. They don't have they have like the single molly from Killjoy. And the Viper molly on the other, like they're splitting up their Astra and their Astra and their Viper, and it's so hard to go in. It's almost impossible.
So you just prefer the Viper instead of the Sky? That's what you trade out. Just matched it.
I mean, if they're playing Sky Sova, you almost have to get like you should be able to spread out and default and get so much info. And I feel like they're not really doing that. And they're not really doing anything off the info they're getting.
I wanted to see something a little different, and maybe it's off the backs.
Like, I feel like Viper is definitely more of a defensive agent, as Sky is more of an aggressive offense agent. But you know, I guess we'll see what happens when they swap teams. It doesn't feel like they're using, you know, Sky so well to run into Switch and die them.
He literally got stunned on Switch.
What can you do?
I do feel also that NUTURN's their plans have kind of been thwarted a little bit early in some of these gun rounds.
Oh,
with like Vanity getting picked.
It looked like he thought he was done.
Could save the round.
Takes care of business. Allow gets 2 of his own. Tries to get the 3rd. Not able to.
I mean, I guess the round's not over. The heck?
And Solo has
he solos.
Oh no.
Here's the bait. Can they bait him? Can they bait him? Lineups are there.
Halfway.
No, they're patient. Zelsus on the defuse. Gets it to half, but drops. Slakia.
Man, Penny could have won that round.
As the dark gets cleaned up, Effie's alone in a 1v2.
No.
I'm a little bit ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second you made that noise, I'm like, no way. He just
Everybody
he
has
just
their
won.
earplugs in the studio right now.
That's a tilt run.
That's a
That's a tilter.
Once again, in the Odin transfer,
Were they even clicking their mouse? Like, what happened?
Standing in a family photo. They were looking at him, dead in the eyes.
They like tried to 3-2-1 swing, but they like hesitated and then they swung one after the other.
It's such the perfect gun for that too.
Might be the best Red Bull clutch
That's
we've
amazing.
seen the entire week. I mean, that was just out of control.
I just think they whiffed. I didn't think the double swing was like that bad timed. Like, yeah, it could have been a little bit better, but
Operator in the hands of Penny again.
still, they didn't hit him at all. Okay, Penny, relax.
Penny's feeling himself now.
But much like
And
you
yes.
mentioned, so far in this half, they haven't been able to do anything with that. And Riv, you kind of wonder with the
V1's just like a really nice
big
team. They're just trying to give him some rounds,
play,
get him on the
like
board.
what we just saw out of Effie's, you
Really
could
friendly.
almost-
Yeah.
It's easy.
V1 happy to
feel
be
the
there.
air just kind of sucked out of them. How do NUTURN respond?
It's tough. And Doug, look at this strat set
Man.
up on defense by Version1. Sova's out of
Such a
VCT
momentum
now.
shift,
Anybody
too.
runs
Like, they're
down
already
lane, you
up.
run
They're
into a
feeling
toxic
so
wall,
damn good
Solar
after
bolt
that.
comes over, and you're
But
supposed
look
to be
at
able to
this.
see
They
who's
have,
in
they're
the
playing
site,
Viper Killjoy
but
on the
it's
same
all
site.
going a little too slow there. There's the
what are they gonna
return
do?
by
What
Version1.
happened?
I don't know if he's got
And
two
now
somewhere.
I think he just got
It's
two
going to be real
through
tough for
smoke from
Delsus here.
spawn,
Great job by
lined up.
NUTURN to pull
Oh,
it back.
Delsus.
Yeah, I think the other key
There was
thing
an
to
arrow on
remember
the site,
there
so I
in
don't
that
know.
moment was
There
Effie's
was
had the Hunter's
a lot
Fury,
going on right there.
And he was playing off site. You can actually see Vanity's about to walk right past the scene of the crime. So he was set up to try to invest that Hunter's Fury to control the site, to try to stop things from going the other way.
Excuse
but wasn't able
me?
to do so. Vanity.
Wait.
Solo
was-
and
that was
Vanity,
key
hello?
Out of NUTURN, right? Like they needed that, especially given how Effie
Absolutely.
just punched him.
That
in
was
the mouth.
winnable.
That was
That
an
was.
excellent response from NUTURN.
Get the blood flowing for the team. Get a few more alt points in there for NUTURN if they can keep themselves up.
Wonder if
in
that's
these rounds.
nerves.
Maybe start focusing
gotta be,
a
right?
few orbs. They're
I don't know how
resorting to the
Solo missed
3-2
that
each
much,
time.
and I don't know
Age.
how.
Working for them to feel
Age dip.
No way, it's age. No way, it's
Solo
age.
is old.
Watched by
Solo
No.
is old, to be
No.
fair.
You can see that Solo's over on the right.
He's
there.
been in the
They
game
have
for a
locked down.
long time.
Hunter's Fury is there for Effie's. Again, an answer from Version1 possibly for this round. So can NUTURN
Applause.
find a way to get that alt up? Can they start making Version1 respect?
I played so much WoW yesterday. I'm
and the control
messed
that
up right
NUTURN is
now.
Trying to get around the map. Well, there's an
I didn't
answer
hit
right
anybody.
there.
I thought he hit 3
And
people
look
with
at
that
the
arrow
stylistic-
king.
Out of Effie's.
Well, like, look at the stylistic difference there, right? They know that Solo has the lockdown. Oftentimes, you'll see a Hunter's Fury kept as like
Imagine
a
a
basic
Suna on
core as
land.
a counter to that lockdown.
Damn.
Especially when you're on defense to stop
One day
teams
soon,
from being
Trouty.
able to
One
easily
day
take
soon.
the site. But Effie's invests that early on to try to clear out some space.
Don't make
and
me
it was
sad.
all off the
I'm
back
already
of
sad.
How well they read
I'm
NUTURN,
a
right? Like, they
spectator
thought
this
they had a
event.
bead on where NUTURN was going to be.
The judge there
Eco
for
ult?
Vanity.
What does that mean?
Not to mention how much money
That's
that
the
continues
that's
to
people
put
say
in the
that
pockets
instead
Oh,
of
like
evil,
Rosa?
round to round.
Yeah.
NUTURN making a bit of noise as they drop in.
I'm
but
fine
there's
with
the
that.
ult we were expecting.
That's okay with me.
See if they can set this one up. See,
Say it, call it a
they're
Hiko ult.
waiting, but the smokes are an
What do I
afterthought.
care?
Everything's a bit slower. Here come the
Sag.
Viper bites,
They're
and
just
everybody's gonna take
Sag.
a bunch of damage and vulnerability when they come
Jesus.
through. It just
This
seems
man is
like
getting
it's not on
destroyed
pace for
downstairs.
What needs to be happening versus Version1?
I've got your trail. 30 seconds
Seekers
left.
coming out as well. This Vanity somehow stays alive.
Are they gonna expect
Oh,
him? Oh,
that's
a really good Viper ult. But the Sky thing hit him.
Jamie's playing around his
Oh,
own jello.
Jamie.
No, he's drop. That's off the board as Allow tries to stay alive. There's Vanity's Judge taking care of business again. Perry clearing things out. Penny.
Oh,
She's weighing through tree.
they're just playing together.
Double
been
team on
clear.
3. Wow.
Courtesy of
It's
Zelsa,
beautiful.
That's gonna leave Solo
A
and
sight to
Perry
be seen,
alone.
really.
They've got a decent setup here. Perry has to stay
He can still win
alive.
this. NUTURN
That's
can.
so difficult to deal with. Solo's
Very
in a great spot
winnable.
as well. This is certainly a winnable situation for NUTURN. The tap starts. Solo good for one, not able to get the second. That's going to leave Perry on an island. In a 1v2, the Cloudburst.
Are they gonna expect him to
Penny
main
gets
though?
it to half. Penny drops. Perry
He's got
into
to
a
push it.
1v1. And I don't know that Effie's has enough time. He's got to stick the fight to him right now. He gets it, but is he going to get
RP.
enough for the defuse? No, he's not even
What a
going to
round.
try. Excellent response from NUTURN.
Surprised Penny went so
Oh,
quick into
The
that,
difference in
like,
the rounds are very
Cloudburst
touch and
stick
go, and
again.
NUTURN is there on the edge to take one for themselves.
I think he just wanted to get it
but
to
they
half.
are
It
able
was really close to
capitalize,
being
Doug,
half, but
and that's the only
Wait, I thought he
thing
did.
that matters at the end of
No.
I
the
think he
No.
did at the end,
NUTURN
right?
coming
No?
back
He
with
tried.
a
He almost
clear.
did,
Well
but
done
it was like
to
1 second
just
off. He got spammed
stop
right
the
before it got to
action on
half.
the host
Oh.
plant and not allow
I
V1
know
in.
that.
For some reason, they always solve
the
puzzle.
judge is
they
so
decipher
good.
what you're doing.
Yeah,
Banner
I
comes
think
in,
it's
kills a
insane.
few. The double
Yeah.
team on Cat, and then no one peeked. No one bought.
It looked like a headshot. Hello?
1v1s, and Perry.
Wait, he actually got. He almost had it to half, but he got afraid, so he didn't.
That boy's
Oh, I
cold.
didn't
Ice in
realize
his
that.
Oh, he got
veins.
off?
Desperately needed
Yeah.
regular clutch.
To throw another
Coming out of
Cloudburst, right?
NUTURN there.
Yep.
As we mentioned, Riv, at the half, like, this is still a very salvageable round. That was a pivotal moment where they needed to make adjustments, and it seems like they've been able to capitalize a bit off of some of that momentum. A 7-5 half, given how the beginning of this map went, that feels like a win.
Beautiful push in NUTURN.
Oh, they're coming back a little bit.
Feeling pretty good
Yeah.
as they make their way into A once again.
You are divided.
7-5 half.
Ultimate coming in from Astra. Cosmic Divide is there, and Allow is going to take a front row seat to heaven.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Oof.
The shock dart was there, and the judge
How?
was there as well. And you look at Solo. Solo's off the play right now. He's still on top.
The judge is
because
how.
he's worried
What?
about that.
Dude.
He was worried about Penny.
What is
Now they have to
happening?
push
That
their way
was
through.
so
The Cosmic
sick,
Divide
actually.
goes
That looked so
narrowly
cool.
keeping a member of
Jumping
Version
out of
1
heaven
alive.
and back into the afterworld
Yeah.
to cover.
Vanity has already
As
had
he
to
was
get
actually
started
about
to
to
pull
die,
off. Lucky
too.
has the Hunter's
Yeah.
Fury, but Effie's just going hunting.
Oh.
Lucky's already good for one, but Perry read it like a book. He was playing in wine. There's the Hunter's
Well
Fury.
played,
Penny gets
honestly.
into half.
Well played.
But I don't know if he's gonna get enough. No, the Hunter's Fury comes in at just the right time.
Beautiful.
Keeping things alive for NUTURN and getting him to a 7-5 half. What a shift, Riv.
I am also such a big fan of Lakia's ults. The mechanic he
Vanity
uses,
out here
if you
being a
didn't
Judge
see it,
Judy
he
Andy
pulls the
and
ultimate up
almost
top
top fragging.
ground, so it's hidden until
10 and 7
final
with a judge.
moment when your opponent
Love
can
it.
see it. That actually caused Penny to have to dash. I'm sorry, Allow to have. Yeah, Penny to have to dash away. So, or I should say, yeah, Allow. Now I'm getting all confused here.
We'll see if we can see it, but you're right. It's a really cool thing. Look at the trajectory of the Hunter's Fury on your screen.
Yeah.
You see the
there,
guy's
how it comes
face
down
mid-round?
and then
I
pops
don't know
back
what
up.
that-
As you were saying, Rick,
Last one.
that
Why he was doing that while he was
hides
still alive.
where the trajectory is. That
I didn't
hides
see it.
gives him
Who
just
was
a
it?
split second to try to dance around that. Very beautiful by Lock.
I don't know if it said the name. I just saw the
Seeing
dude.
the name switch in the top right, and then Penny being back on right. I was like, wait, okay, what? It gets you. It gets you. 7-5 here as they start off, and hey, wouldn't you know, that's an A.
And dude, like Version 1
Just
plays
chaos.
so
Dude,
hard
everyone just has
on this like post-playing
no
utility
fear
that
at all.
Jammies, that entire entry was not
They
even
gotta do it, I
close
guess.
to
I
the
mean, they got
site,
shut
right?
the fuck
Like,
down,
that
but
was, that was gross. By
It's
Perry, that
happening,
was
baby.
just
We
like
got
a
ourselves the
four-man take
game.
That Version 1 attempted, and NUTURN handled that with ease. I think if
Mike,
that's
you're
the plan,
actually insane,
just
by the way,
totally
for
leaving
being
Jammies
awake right
off
now.
of the entry like
So
they did
tired.
on Haven.
Motherfucker
that
got off
pistol
WoW
suggested that may
streaming
not work.
18 hours
Yeah.
at 2 a.m.
Very
last night.
waiting. Very good.
Probably didn't get to bed till
Trust,
3.
Perry.
Up
Oh,
at
yes.
up at 7:30.
Just what?
On
a
at 8.
round from him.
I actually
Like-
missed my first alarm. Didn't even wake
They're
up.
feeling it now.
Just an
Now
animal.
For a moment,
I
mean,
was
you
so
never
sure
doubt
I wasn't
yourself
gonna
where
wake
you're
up at
like,
all.
why can't I
Like
shoot?
like
Why does
just
it feel
I know
like
when
I'm
I don't get
hitting
enough
shots
sleep, I
but
sleep
not?
through my alarm.
It's
So
a
I slept
very
through one,
dangerous
but the other
spot
one
to
woke
be
me
in.
up.
NUTURN shaking all those cobwebs off. Now they're feeling
Bad
it.
man.
This is the game we want
You're
to get
still
in
like
this
that, huh?
series.
I remember back in the day
You're
too.
still like that, huh?
You haven't. You're still like that. I
Allows to be
see.
pushing forward to start
Yeah.
things off
Some
here in
things
second
never
round
change,
five.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, considerable gun advantage in favor of NUTURN,
Oof.
just pistols.
He's normally
Version
not
1,
like
and
that.
it's
That's the
gone
weird part.
About as well,
Well,
as you would
You're
expect.
never
Lockheed
streaming
just
for.
continues
I
to
mean,
pile it on.
it's
A
rare to
five-game
see you stream
flawless
18
round for
hours
NUTURN
and
as
then
we're
wake
tied
up at 8
7
a.m.
apiece.
Like,
Now
I know there's a
Version 1 are
reason
gonna
now,
have
but
better
that's just
weaponry. This is still a
ludicrous.
great bonus round for NUTURN. So you even question, like, given how the momentum is going your way, do you kind of risk it and risk
Honestly,
a little bit here instead of just riding the
Yeah.
gravy train all the way to Flavor
if
Town?
V1 wasn't
Stuff to
start
say,
like
but for
opening
round
up
one,
this
they're gonna have a little
day,
bit to
I
fight
probably
back.
would have skipped the first match or
prime
something. You know, if they were
gaming
second or
flawless.
third, I probably would have gotten some sleep.
And it was quick. I think
Yeah, you gotta catch that
as
NA dub, though.
But
you
another
know,
reason
prime
is
gaming
because I also
flawless
told
is good
Hiko
to see
Thursday,
come in,
and
but for NUTURN,
if I
that
didn't tell
feels
him
good.
Thursday, I might have just said
Confidence again
screw
in
it.
the fact that what they're doing
Oh,
is
so it's all for me.
working.
Unanimous word.
I don't want to
Yeah.
leave
In the
people
ring for
hanging.
another round.
You know,
7-7 now.
after I
All
tell
tied
them
up
I'll
on Ascent
be there.
for NUTURN versus Version 1.
So Justin Lakia both have rifles. Spectres the rest of the way. You see a
I got
lot
some
of-
I
sick
appreciate
loot
that.
though.
A little bit of
And
damage.
wow, so that was cool.
As
Is
you
TBC out yet, or are you just playing
They've
just like
got
raiding
Dash
and?
just
It's just the
Classic?
last week of
closer
Classic,
to defensive
so I'm just still
spawn
doing my last
to
few
deny
raids.
some info if they try to push their way in that way. And this feels
June
just
1st
like
is when it comes
enough
out.
that
Tuesday, I think.
NUTURN have to respect it, right? They've
Oh,
made
wow,
presence
so
across the
close.
middle of the map.
Mhm.
They've shot down the wall, and it's just
Yep.
like it's a threat. It's
When
like,
I
hey,
lose my life for a
we
little
could
bit.
be here.
And I love the wall
What are you
that
playing?
they use over here.
Shaman
V1.
still?
Yeah.
They've been using
Cringe.
utility windows, and by
The
that
heck?
I mean
That
when
was
smokes
a
are going
terrible
up
push
and
by
down,
Solo.
walls
Just
are
my
falling.
IMO.
That's when they're taking their shots. Those small windows to find small
Oh.
frags and get
How does-
themselves ahead in the round. Now
What
trying
am
to
I
recuperate
watching,
what
bro?
was Effie's body.
These Sova battles are insane.
Dude, that
What
was
the
Lakia was the
fuck?
only one on the site, and he was really kind of flanked in. Lakia had to go nuts there for NUTURN, but now
Why do you
Version
think that
1
was a
have
good
full
idea?
control of the site. You see Allow and the remaining members
And
of
why
NUTURN
was Solo
starting to
so
mosey
far
their way
alone?
over.
if they're gonna
As
push
they walk
both
over,
of
they
them.
just kind of get mowed down. Perry again alone on the opposite side of the map has to save a weapon. or attempt to save a weapon to try to get into the next round, because they're not going to have much else to work with, Rev.
V1 again feeling that confidence in the first shots as they make their way into the sites with a decent amount of utility. Again, next round, watch for version 1 having jammies off.
Dude,
by
that
himself
pizza messed
with
me
that
up
ball.
yesterday.
Just an info grabber. Vanity, the
I'm
rest
still
of the team
feeling
in the
it
middle of
today.
the map.
Vigor literally poisoned me. And Chance. Both of them.
That allows them to go to the
Yeah,
next thing.
chat things are funny saying, am I watching Hiko save every round? Yeah, good one, chat.
See if he can do a little bit more damage here. This would actually help a lot. Armor off. Armor off.
What was the old one? My name's Hiko.
I'm a baiter. I'll
I'm
see
a
you on the
baiter,
wrong side
yeah.
a little bit later. Yeah.
Been reading that one for years.
Yeah. Get it out.
Here, and he almost caught Effie's, right? When they first
It's
caught
funny.
each other, it was a swing out. Effie's
I'll get into a shot.
Lakia needed to get that kill to control that area of the map on the hit onto B. Wasn't able to do so. Slightly different Viper wall here. Coming out from Jamie's and an op in the hands of a Loud.
Sag.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
they'll
exactly
be just
what
think
I
of it
was
this
doing
way.
about
They'll be
this op,
spamming
and
that at an
it's-
event you're at real
He's
soon.
got some armor.
I hope so.
Got like a bikini armor on.
Got a
He's
good
half.
feeling about it.
I'll
Good though, he's not
refresh. Just in case. Dude, I gotta use the
So now
bathroom.
they might wanna
I'm
close these
defeated.
angles and use a bit more util,
Ow.
push whatever that off angle
Ow.
might be
Ow. Man,
on the side
ow.
of
Everywhere.
Newturn's defense.
Sorry.
Jammy's already pushed
Hitting
up
my
behind
elbow,
that
hitting
necessary
my-
flash. And again, Jammy's alone until they
My-
need
my-
it. He's grabbing info, letting him know what he sees. Vanity can then make it happen across the map.
Hunter's Fury coming out from Effie's to clear out tree, and then the
One thing I love
duel
about how
follows
Korea
shortly
uses their
thereafter.
ults
Penny
is
with
that,
the
like,
dash. Gonna have the
start
first
low,
strike, but
pull
the
up.
flash was there. The flash stops
The
everything.
silver one?
Version
Yeah.
one are stuffed as NUTURN holds
It's
fast.
hard.
They mow down the
It's hard to
members
do.
of V1. Effie's is the
Yeah.
last one standing in a 1v5.
The vertical
NUTURN
sensitivities and
not
like
going away, not
it's
going
like a grid
quietly
kind
into
of. If
that
you
good night
it's
as
like
they put up
around
one
we
hell
just
of a
flick.
fight.
It's hard to
And
explain.
They read this so nicely with what
But,
was happening
I
around
mean,
the
V1
map. Again,
getting
quietness
kinda
from
owned
version
here, getting
one.
kinda
NUTURN
crushed.
said
I
power
actually feel like the
numbers
difference
towards A
maker in this round
as
was
they
that
slowly
was
put all their
Sky's
util into
flash.
position to shut down
I feel like
what
the
version
guy
one
that was
trying
Jen,
to
I think
do.
it was Penny, would have killed 2 there.
It's like they won't get too much more use
Just so
out of
deep
Effie's.
with that
They may
Sobol.
try to push him at
Yeah.
the end here, but we're possibly seeing NUTURN be able to start to control the economy game if they can get enough.
What kind of happened? They let him in, and as they let him in, they waited. They all hid. Pop,
So-
flash, peek.
Right now, just
I think Effie's, there was one Gen and there was one Dice, and Effie's was ulting, right? And he hit the guy Dice, and I think Penny either ran in or
Yeah,
dashed
Effie's
in.
looking
He
to
was
do a little bit
Gen,
of
but
O'Carry,
he
get a
got
couple
pop
rounds
flashed
to
by
go, but
Sky
they're gonna be
above
tied
Dice.
up at 8 apiece. Now,
Like,
one other
as
thing
he
that
got
I
to
want us to
Gen.
keep an eye on, because we saw it earlier in the
If
game,
that didn't
and
happen,
seems
he
to
might
be
have
a
gotten the
pivotal
Gen guy,
positioning
then
area for
Dice
really
guy has
both
to worry
sides
about
as the middle
main,
of
and then
the
he
map.
also has to worry
In the
about
previous
Gen,
round,
you
there
know.
was an alarm bot
They
smack
changed
dab in the middle.
around.
You see it on the minimap that never
Well,
got
I think
triggered, so
we're
there are a few
seeing
things to
NUTURN
think
either with
about here.
an adaptation
Number
from how they
one,
played the first
Version
map,
one
or
don't
just
know
like a better
exactly the
plan
spot
than how they
of
played
that,
Haven,
right? Like, so it's
because
not like they
you
drop
see
a
they're
shot
not
dart
giving
from
them
far
the
away
site
to
for
out.
free. They're not playing
And
retake ever.
NUTURN
Yeah,
does
I'm
it's the
I'm
exact
starting to
same
think
spot.
like
You see
Haven
it,
just might be
right?
a bad
There's
map
no
for
reason
him.
to change that
That-
around. They
that's-
can control that area of the
Because
map
I swear
with
this happened
relative
last.
ease. They
Let me
don't
check
have
the
to
last
worry
BO3.
about it because that alarm
Yeah.
bot hasn't gone off.
I'm
Now, for
curious if
V1,
it was the same map.
they're
Yeah, I
hard
mean, V1,
going A,
they have
right?
no flashes. They
It
have
was.
a Viper.
They have the
Yeah,
the
it was
same thing.
Haven 13-5, and then they 13-5'd on bind and 13-5'd on ascent. That's exactly what happened. The same thing.
Beautiful job so far by NUTURN getting back into these sites. See if
I
they
just
can
think
do it
NUTURN
again.
doesn't
The
have a good,
flashes
Haven.
what has successfully got them the frags, and Perry's there alone to get 2.
Which really
If this
sucks.
is the
Having like a
exact same
weakness
look
like
we saw
that's
from
bad.
V1 on the pistol. Jamie's was in the same
They're
spot.
just
The
brutalizing
investment that they
A.
made into the round was the exact
V1
same,
is.
and
They just
would you
are
believe
committing
the
everything
outcome
to
is
it.
the same as well. They try to funnel
But I think they
4
know it's just
in
going to be hard to go
from
B
A
if that's
long
where
and
Killjoy's
leave
going. So
Jamie's
it seems like
off,
their
and NUTURN just handled
playstyle
it
is
so
fine where they
well.
Killjoy
That's the
is and go the
second
other
time they
way,
tried
which
that.
is
It
it's
doesn't
good. It's
work.
just like they're for an attack side right now. Their attack team
plays
isn't
are
that good at
being
entering into
read.
sites. Like
That's
they keep
usually
trying to
what
run through this
happens
Asher smoking
when you
main
say,
and like
"Wait,
pop
where
through it.
did the
But they're getting
initiation
sucked.
of
They're
version
just getting
1
crossfire.
go?
Their
Because
Sky
the
is at
plays
A,
were
so they're
read.
getting
The
flashed.
shot-
They're
the
getting
shock bolts, the
doggied.
sonar bolts,
And like, how
they
can they
didn't
really
give
break
any
that
info,
defense without
and this is
with
what it
zero
looks like
flashes?
when NUTURN is then able to
The
shut
their
down
Sky
a
has been
two-point
behind Dice like
strategy.
every
They
time they've
know
went
it.
A2, and
They're
they haven't
feeling
even been
it,
able to
and
really
they
push
just
them
need
out
to
of there.
replicate that over and over. And right now, it feels like they can do that without
They're
a
in the
problem.
lead
3 ultimates
for the first time.
They got control.
Round per round. Make sure it's a bit
Love
more
it.
successful for them. And you can see version 1 now wants the tactical timeout since
I was worried that this wasn't going to happen, but I'm glad it is. Not like NA losing, but how
Yeah, U-turn
I
have won
just didn't
4
want it
of
to be
their
another
last
stomp of a
5.
map.
They look really good.
That's good.
Yeah, it
on
just
this
wasn't
half,
looking
and-
good in the beginning. What was it, like
if
6-2 or something?
Hopefully, we have
Yeah, and the
come
rounds
back.
weren't and the rounds weren't even
in
close.
the
A lot of
background
those
who's making our
defense
jobs
rounds.
No, they
infinitely
weren't.
easier. He makes us look way smarter than we actually are. But I want to confirm, I believe this is the first time that U-turn have the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time they have the lead the entire map.
Yeah. I was statsing that one out as we went along, and it's.
Do we like
it's
the
wild to think
national
about, honestly,
spams like
with the caliber of both
NA
teams coming
LOL,
in, the
EU Omega
preparation we've
LOL,
seen
or
from
like
them on
NA
each map
Pog
that they
Champ?
play
I love all the
in these
spams. They're
age
great.
all the
positions that
spams
they
are
come
great.
Dude,
through
I
with.
feel like it's
I think,
way
you know,
like
always
it's
seeing
way
U-turn
more
run
aggressive
the
and way
same
more like
position,
toxic
maybe
in
the
this
homework
game
was
than
done. Version 1,
and,
you
like,
start
at least
to say the same
Counter-Strike.
thing once they got
I
James,
just
they
think it's
haven't
the
switched up
time.
too much,
You know?
yeah,
but
that's
it does
probably
seem
true.
like
Yeah.
the sub is
A lot of
not
the Counter Strike like fans were getting older, the boomers, you know, they're working their jobs. These are I feel like a lot of fans in Valorant are like
it happens. The info's
13,
still running
mom's
track here.
basement,
So we'll see. if
Mom's
now
credit
the
card.
return side
I don't
setup
know.
is
I don't know.
How they would
Who
be
lives
able
in
to stop what's
basements
happening
anymore?
here from version 1.
I don't know,
get
man.
Back in, and a lot of the stars
You know what I
are
mean?
towards
They're like
that
in a
Yeah,
Zoom.
no, I
they're,
get it.
again,
they're in a Zoom
coverage
call right
on
now
what
in
they have
class,
towards
like,
that
you know,
vault orb
just
is
vibing
a
out.
lot of what they like to do.
I love
Knowing
it.
The other team is
I love it.
successfully building themselves up for free.
I love where gaming's
and
going.
getting a little bit of pressure and knowledge.
I love
of
where
what
gaming
I do
is.
too.
at A here. So
I feel like a
5
game like
seconds
Valorant
in,
having a
looks
lot of
like
like a
we will get little
younger
back and
fan
forth
base is
on
really
the
good.
A
Oh, yeah.
vault orb.
Pulling them in.
See, trading gravity wells, but the one difference is that U-turn hit a little
They might
bit
lose this
harder,
map, honestly.
in this instance
I wouldn't be
as well,
surprised.
as, Yeah, Celsius has worked his way forward to try to get the ult orb, and yeah, you got it. But it costs Celsius his life. Penny looking to do a bit of the same. So you mentioned, Riv, at the beginning of the round, the ult orbs and how important they would be this round. Both of them have already been collected. And now V1 with the blade sword.
Will Penny's individual skill win this round?
They've got the opportunity to reset.
They need to
right?
they need to
They've
stop
plenty
the
of time.
bleeding,
Well,
right? They need to
Celsius, but
stop trying to just shove it
And
into
that
A every
play,
round.
honestly,
And
might have just been a good
Shove it
mind
in.
game by NUTURN. Usually,
Yeah.
you see suggested
I'm actually
so you're not
surprised.
expecting a quick
You know, I'm
flash to
playing
come
against
around the
Effie's a
corner,
lot.
but
I'm
suggest
surprised they're
A
letting
and
this
B,
alarm
NUTURN
bot sit
start to
mid up.
divvy up where they play
Not
each other,
shocking
but
it.
Penny says we'll take
Oh,
one
there you
right
go.
back.
There's Penny.
Yep.
He's back.
Aggression.
Penny already good for one. They make the noise, they get the kill.
They're outta
they
here.
get the
And
heck
they
out
kind of
Dodge. You
split
see
A
it on the
there
map.
too. They made this guy
Penny
watch
looking for a
tree.
bit more as now he works his way up the middle.
Instead of
Now
just
there's
going
that
all
alarm bot I
through
mentioned
main.
earlier. That's going to give some away, and the door's down as well.
Oh,
It's so hard to get
no.
through that when you don't have the weaponry.
Unlucky.
Penny's just going to stick the fight to him. Good for
Oh
one,
my.
good for two.
Oh,
Third
Penny.
almost. Stay alive with 88
Oh,
health,
my
but they're
goodness.
hunting. They
Mike
know where
spoke it
Penny
into
is.
existence.
They're out looking for blood. Solo
not
just
over yet.
slowly, patiently
I mean,
waiting.
Penny got his.
Onus is
So
on Penny.
Timing?
How patient is he not able to land the burst? He gets cleaned up
Man.
with what the
Oh,
sheriff
the
does,
knives.
and it's gone absolutely
Yeah,
as we
certainly
all
V1 wins
predicted,
this round, right?
At the beginning of this round, somehow V1 find themselves
Penny-
in numbers
Penny
advantage.
saved the
A
round,
thrifty
man.
round win, first
He
in
actually
the
committed
series.
saved the
that
round.
to that
Out of
too.
V1, that pause could not have come at a better time.
Yeesh.
Again, if NUTURN takes
That
a
might
round,
bite them.
version 1 stops the bleeding immediately. Somehow they come through, and a lot
That
of
was
the
so quick, the
times,
first one.
It's not a coin flip. It's just
Yeah.
Penny coming through, making it
I mean, this
happen
guy
in these
just-
rounds.
Look at
like we
those
said.
nuts.
The fact
Hey,
that
Those
yeah,
40
but the
throws
fact
on
that actually
economy,
works is
right?
just oh my
It's
goodness.
hilarious,
Building up a
shotgun
bit of
knives,
bank,
but
let's hit 'em harder
it's
than
just
they're
the
going to hit
nuts
us,
this
and
guy
that's
has
the
to just
first
go into a
drive
blind
into the
smoke like
fight.
that.
I love the play
Look how
from
bummed
NUTURN,
this dude
too.
is.
The dart
Look at
over
his
that
face,
extra
he's so
smoke
bummed.
to kill
The
everybody
other guy
coming
over there
through,
was just hyping him
but
up.
Version 1, again, adapting
Oh
to the
man,
situation.
see that's a momentum changer too. Stop the bleeding.
I'll be alright.
Look at this mid setup. 2
map's really
pizza, 1
certainly-
market.
Yeah.
It's been back and forth. It seems like neither
Which is
team
Kind of like
ready to
why.
go away quite yet. For version 1
I don't
here,
think-
while
I
it's
feel like
been
V1 hasn't
rocky,
really
I
been
mean,
going
really,
mid
the
very
first
often.
Yeah, that's what I'm
rounds
saying.
now,
But why?
the
Maybe
entire
because they're
way.
just assuming because they haven't gone mid.
They're looking to work the middle of the map. There are 2 players
Maybe it's a
from
read.
U-turn that are
Yeah.
on
Uh-oh.
there. You just saw Loud dash his way out.
This is
towards
good. Wait, they're not going to
safety,
expect
and
this guy.
that was strictly info grabbing for V1.
Oh no, the sky flash is gonna hurt.
They're
Suggest
looking like they're
waiting.
gearing for A. I hope this dude
Doesn't get
clears
any
wine
tag there.
with his molly.
Take that back. Taking that back.
Oh,
Harry
NUTURN
made
just
it.
knows
Stars back.
apparently. I'd
Yeah,
say.
look at that. They know, right? NUTURN started to rotate off. You saw Perry pull the stars back because they know
wonder
at
why.
this point that the hit's
I
gonna
don't know. They had
result,
to tell.
and then that's a
Maybe Killjoy
confirmation.
heard them.
Look at Locky,
Silva
just
Dart's
used the
also
dart
helping
in B
solidify
to
it,
make
I
sure that
think.
nobody was pushing
I
up.
think
Now
that's
they can
dude.
fully commit
They just cleared
towards the
outside
A
B
side
for
of the
sure
map.
with the Silva
Perry's in a
Dart.
critical spot. Soloist as well.
Oh, are
Solo
they
They
actually
actually
not gonna
didn't clear
clear this?
wine, bro.
Just aging
Oh
over
my
there in wine.
goodness.
Dougie, he gets it. Perry still stands tall in mid, and they had a lot of mid action before, so why would, you know, Version1 think there would still be some people there. Great job by NUTURN to mix it up once again. 13 seconds onto this, and it looks like it's going to fizzle out.
Man, one Molly
Version1
wine,
suggests
and
has
this
a real
round's
good
different,
idea, but
right?
catches himself in the
100%.
air.
Yeah.
And Zalsis is going to hang out here.
But they're lineup
NUTURN
guys,
is
so maybe they
really
wanted the
starting to
lineups
find
late
their
round.
groove.
I don't know.
think what we saw happen on Haven, most of
Yeah,
all,
but they
was
they
as
didn't really clear
Version1
anything
took
V1
No.
there.
lead,
They didn't clear
got to
wine.
a
They
phase
like cleared
of
the guy
not
out pizza,
wanting
but they
to
didn't
lose
actually
play
push to
style.
clear
When you
pizza or
play to not
market.
lose,
They
you're
never
not
had to fall
aggressive.
back.
You're not
Then the
controlling.
Silva Dart
You're
late
not
at
doing
B
things
let
that
them
are
just
regular
all rotate
to
to A.
what you
They
would
knew
see
he could
for
be wine as
NUTURN.
well because he was
Here,
outside B
they're playing
or
to
outside
win.
A main the
Once
entire
again, back in
time.
the driver's seat, feeling
It's kind of a
confident
cool
about
setup
their
though they
plays,
just did with the
and we're seeing
turret,
a much
putting in like
different
that
NUTURN.
weird
What we
angle and
expected
then peeking
to
off the
see coming
contact.
into the series.
I kind of like that.
Absolutely.
Do
And that's
it.
what has them in this
I
position.
would.
Again,
If
for
I
the
played
second time
Killjoy,
this map, they had the
that'd be kind of
lead.
nice.
For the last few, it's been
You
a
just
little
risk they
back
don't
and-
molly
a
you,
little
because
back and
most
forth
teams usually
from
clear
both
it somehow.
squads, and V1 just hasn't really been able to find a way in. Riv, like NUTURN, they've read them, they've been a step ahead of them for the majority of this half, and look at the space that Solo's taking away, ensuring that Locky
Damn, you got that pick in
Hunter's Fury,
mid.
get that ult to bring that ultimate online. Now they haven't.
He pushed through the smoke again and die?
Power first. Power
No, the guy
first
peeked off
tool
cat.
at their
Either
disposal.
he killed him
Good.
through the smoke,
Making
or
things looking
the
more
smoke
bleak
wasn't
for
up yet.
V1,
I don't know.
And they've lost Penny already.
I think it faded or wasn't up because there's a jet smoke on Cat a second ago.
Slow
So I
move
think
up.
he got the kill
One's
and
already
just
been
dipped out.
confiscated. 4 ults on the side of Version1, 3 up here on the side of NUTURN. All of those quite impactful for a site take. Still,
NUTURN's
wall
taking
put
a
up on the
page out of
right
V1.
side.
Gotta
That push-up,
gotta
though,
judge on short.
from Perry gives them a great idea that they can start leaning over.
Can't beat
towards
him, join
B.
him.
We see
I
suggest
don't know.
again
This
for
is
NUTURN back onto
they're not
Cat,
winning this
and
round.
looks like it's
V1.
going to be
Yeah,
the
it's
execute
looking real
coming in, and
obvious.
Allow is ready.
The slaughter.
Allow already taking care of
Also,
Jamie.
why-
Solo was waiting for Vanity as well, getting
Why-
a taste of his own medicine.
This is so low. They've already like lost the round, just hoping to get lucky.
Not a
They
whole
had
lot of room
4
to work
alive
with, not
there.
a whole lot of room to breathe.
And now
NUTURN,
just nothing.
NUTURN's defenses have held up
Throwing
very
one
well.
B, throwing one Cat.
Of course, as
No
I say that,
way.
that
They're
he's
gonna
got
win
the
off
2
whips.
Solo
They're gonna win off
Dude.
whips,
Oh,
bro.
golly.
Are
No,
you-
that is
Gotten on a
so.
site, they also
I mean,
have
they,
the
I think they're still gonna
lockdown.
lose,
That's
but
gonna give them a bit of
the
room
fact
to
that they
breathe,
got
but
the
also
site
suggest-
is crazy.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he just gets spammed.
Yep.
Oh, but the timing,
Wait, they're
the
going for
timing
they're going to
just
stop the plant through the Killjoy.
barely gets it down,
That's
but
crazy.
isn't able to do anything past that.
They,
I mean,
they should not even have
ha-
gotten in the site.
Yeah, I mean, hats off to take a
Absolutely,
2v5
they do.
to a
That's gonna be closer
2v2
on
with a
deck.
bomb
Seekers
plant,
for
right?
suggest.
Yeah.
Great
I can't believe they got
retake,
spammed.
confident
If
play
he didn't get
there.
spammed, there's a chance.
Version1, you can see
Big
just
chance.
how
I'm not really
scary
sure
these
why he
rounds can
planted
be
not
for
safe there
NUTURN
too. I
with
guess he just
people just coming up
expected
with
since
2,
the
3
Killjoy ult was
Ks
down
on
that
these site
they
takes in
weren't
the
going to
last
even
moment. So
contest
NUTURN
it, but
reacting so
if he
well
plants
in
safe, I feel like
instances where might
they
be down in numbers
probably just
immediately or even
win
in
that round
numbers,
maybe.
and then
Or at
playing
least
it to
it's
their favor.
winnable.
Yeah, there we go. Some gentleman's warfare. Yell nice. That's what we love to see. I absolutely love everything we've been getting out of the player cams. It's so fun to watch these players, and they look like they're having a blast here. NUTURN, a little bit more so on this map than the last one, I'd say, Doug. As they
Valorant.
have, like you said, 11-9 and close to that game point.
Yeah, and V1, they have a mixed buy here. You see a couple
You like the Odin meta strat? You
Spectres
like
and a
watching
couple
it?
of
Yeah, it's
Sheriffs,
great.
Not what they're going to want to bring
Actually?
into this thing. And
Yeah,
you kind of feel
it's
that
interesting.
pressure as NUTURN. At one point,
I like
one
that it's
round
just
away,
another
excuse
thing
me,
to think about.
from being on map point. This is
And that's why I
That's
also
so
like
good.
the Guardian, because the Guardian can sometimes be a counter to that. Because when you wallbang with a Guardian, dude, you counter spam that Odin. Oh my god, so
I
much
see
damage.
the
You could two shot
Cosmic
somebody.
Divide.
Yeah,
Viper
through the same
pick
wall.
strat available
Double
for
headshot him.
Version1. They love to do this. It's kind of one of my favorite combos to see because you're just on the other side of Cosmic Divide. And you see this wall grow through it. It is a save round. I don't know if they'll try to execute it here. Allow coming up with almost 2 as Effie's and Penny trade back.
Well, dude, they've already invested the Hunter Fury. What more are they willing to invest as they're getting mowed down? But things are really being traded back and forth.
Solo?
Vanity's alone.
You forget one was sight, or?
Yep, he did.
Vanity, the
Completely
captain,
forgot.
Version1,
He's old, I mean.
trying to make some
No way.
Okay, yeah, he's old. He's
my
old.
god.
Dude, what?
Clutching a damn good
Guys
one
turned
at
into a
that.
turret
As
for a
Vanity
second.
gets
Oh my
three.
Up
god.
top.
Enemies busted.
Just crouch and
What
sit
a
still,
response from
spamming.
North American representatives.
What can't this man
That's a tilter
do?
too, dude. People are like, Solo, what the
Honestly.
fuck are you doing, bro?
Cat ears leading the team, calling the shots.
The last
making
two
the
rounds
shots.
are,
Holy
I don't think
moly, the pressure's on, and it
the
just
V1 should have
feels
even been close to
like
winning.
ankle weights for him, nothing more.
Like if Solo just has his gun out there,
Just
he
the-
kills Vanity.
the
That dude has a Spectre
consideration.
underneath.
In the,
Oh.
in the Spectre Dwarbala.
Spectre
You know
versus
what I mean,
Odin.
Doug?
I do.
Kayota. Let's go. 11 to 10 here, NUTURN. Like you said, the economy's going to be a bit in shambles, but we'll see if NUTURN can right the ship.
Man, that was a
V1's
very
finding a way to
important
do it.
round, actually.
Look,
They
they're
don't have
dialing
money.
up something a bit more aggressively here, understanding they have NUTURN on the ropes as they're going to try to dash their way in, but the Hunter's Fury coming out from Lakia, looking to equal.
Oh, what is happening? Get this replay off my screen.
I can't see the
Jesus.
Either way, they won it.
Open like an egg.
No
You've got
guns
Solo
versus
on
guns.
The flank, but you've got Jamie's just a step
What
ahead.
a game
as
right
Lakia's
now.
left
Actually,
alone. Now,
wait, didn't
yes,
someone
all he had
invest
was
in this? I
classic,
think they had a
but I
gun.
think you
One person,
really
I
have
think
to
it was their
stress the
Skybot
importance
Phantom
of
low
the
armor.
previous round, as we mentioned it from a
Take a peek.
financial
I wish they would
perspective,
show money in
that
this.
very well could decide the map
Knowing they
and the
don't.
series.
One of the most impactful rounds.
Right
for
here,
sure.
where's the money?
The fact that
I think it
has
comes up
been
towards, like, the very
twice
end
now,
of
even
freeze
more
time for,
times
like,
throughout
a
the
couple
series,
seconds.
that V1
Yeah,
is
they need more
able to
time on
just
the money.
pull it
Money's
back
important.
on the next
Yeah.
round while being down and
I love how
money.
even
now it'd
even
be-
though they've like
Box
lost a
from the
lot of
clutch
these
the
A
other day,
rounds,
they're
they're still
hiding
just
right
hitting
under
it.
the feet of his opponents. Clutches that.
They're sticking
They're
to it.
just, their mental's not phased. Like, I love that. It seems like NUTURN, like based on face cams alone, that they kind of get shocked a little bit.
You can see the frustration, right?
Yeah.
When it goes around. Yeah.
But whenever you look at V1, it literally looks like they're just happy to be there. Like genuinely, like
What is
no
it?
cap.
Okay, what does this mean? What am I missing?
Mike said that was talking some ish about Brazil just happy to be at the or no, right? That's what it was. Brazil.
It's
just being
because
happy to be at
it's because
land
one of the
and not
Brazilian
trying to win.
teams basically said they don't watch any of the matches they like prior to this, during this. They're not watching or studying or anything. And then the meme basically, they're happy to be there. That's it. Doesn't matter. They're just having a good time.
I don't even know if it's true, but I believed it because Ryan said it. Freakazoid said that there was an interview where Brazilian said, like a Brazilian coach or something says they weren't studying anything or watching VODs or anything like that. And then Mike was just like, yeah, they're just happy to be there. They don't care about winning.
That's true, man. Sometimes it's all it's about. You're just having a good time. That's my whole life. Happy to be there. Happy to be playing.
Solo's got to go big good for one.
Did he just run and gun that guy, dude? He didn't stop moving.
Yep.
If he's
Have easy
Yep.
access onto A here. Oh,
Wow.
Super Fit was there, but Suggest
Insta
moved.
shutdown.
That gives him
That would have
so
been
much room
so
to work with.
huge,
As they dance
dude.
around the generator knows
Well,
how
Suggestion's
Lakia
bummed
as
right
well.
there.
Now Lakia in a 1v.
What?
Oh
Oh my god.
No.
6 feet under.
What a
NUTURN will
legend.
not go away.
No.
That's a
They
Chad.
don't-
That's a Chad play right there, dude.
No, they don't lose the round like
Fuck
that.
your Molly. I'm going through.
The Molly and just absolutely no fear, no care.
Play by Lakia.
Wow.
That's one of those situations where if you go slow too, you definitely lose. I feel like.
And then
He's just like, fuck it, I'm sending it.
On the play. And these are the plays right here. And they realized it was happening when they heard him running. But you were
Zelsis
able
and
to
abilities
fake
in
out
his
every
hand,
other pro
taking
player in the
fights.
game.
Man,
Name
that
a
is
better
a
duo.
that is a
You're
hype
in the
round,
minds of your
dude. Oh my
opponents,
god.
And you just solved the puzzle so quick.
Now they're frustrated. They're
Nah,
like, well,
that's the tilt.
now
That's
they're
the tilt.
now they're
That's the tilt.
tilted.
What just happened?
Look at
What
those
just happened
faces.
down
Oh,
the
no.
map?
I mean, how can you not get tilted at that? That's crazy.
You have full rifles. And
Sometimes that shit happens. It's not like they misplayed it. They just didn't expect this dude to fly out heaven.
NUTURN.
Balls of steel right there
Holding
from
a
that guy.
great defense. Divide
At such a
comes up
crucial
immediately.
point
The pressure's
of
on
the
for
map
Version1 to see
to
how
just
NUTURN
jump
reacts.
out, dude.
Well, think about
Comes
like
here, there's no other positioning, so this
Sky
is
killed the
not a fake.
Viper
It
before the
really seems
Viper
like
all
they
even
wanna
went
go
down
this
too.
way.
That was
He's
probably
gonna
like
dash his way forward. Stay
that was
alive.
another big thing that
On the
happened.
other
That
side of the cover divide, the judge not good there, but allows Phantom was.
That's a big whiff right there.
No.
Trying to stick the matter to him.
And they have a counter killjoy ult.
They missed the utility too to flush him out.
But the thing is, There's no
And he's getting healed. Oh, wait, did it miss? It's just not hitting up on top of the mug. I thought it would.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's Sova right now. Effie's needs to save his shocks for this Killjoy ult, but he just wasted
Why
them.
did
So.
Killjoy not?
And wait, Killjoy also didn't ult.
He just ran in. What? Solo's so
Slow
old.
down for just
Holy shit.
Oh, I actually can't believe he didn't just throw his ult there.
The spike continues to tick away.
But he probably wanted to. He probably wanted to get closer to do it.
It's all in
No,
the hands
you don't
of
do
Allow.
that though.
Can
You
he
just do
get
it
the
the way
defuse?
that you can.
No, he
Why
cannot,
would you
ladies
do
and
that?
gentlemen.
Even
Ooh,
if you're
baby,
gonna
we're
risk
going
it,
to
you
overtime.
don't risk it by running in first. If anything,
Down to the last.
I
just
think
take
you
the
just throw it
safe
down
ult.
from safety.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
take
you
the
just
you
take
take
what
the
we're
safe ult.
Everybody trading on
Oh
these
my
shots.
god.
The
What a
closest
toss.
of plays to come down to an overtime now.
The fact that
see
they
who will
win that
stay
the
in that
2
upper
rounds ago,
bracket
the way they
Newturn
did, and then they
version 1
lose
here.
that round like that,
And
I
what
don't
a
even know
game
what to
so
expect
far
anymore.
for NUTURN to pull themselves back from that first map.
Hats off to V1
Just
Yeah.
absolutely forget about it and now put up
because they
this
didn't look
showing. You see
after
the
that last
scoreboard here, maybe
tilter
on the
to
second
actually
one,
come back. I
and
mean,
it's only
I mean, they had a
Killjoy
plan.
a little bit,
It's
but
not
yeah.
like they were just tilted
Version
and then
1
they
has
just
really
like
been able to
rushed.
pull
They,
them
you
over
could
here.
tell they used their
Absolutely.
utility correctly,
Really
their
been
ults
this
correctly,
half
and they had a
coming in
plan.
beautifully for
So,
NUTURN. So, we're
shit,
getting
if
there,
that
though.
was
Now it's
old
OT,
C9, we're
so
running in,
erase
losing the
all
map.
that. Let's see what we got, Doug.
Am I right?
Operating
Eco?
I mean,
in the hands of Penny
yes,
because of
go
the
again.
overtime rules. Since he's not going to
Go
have
next.
armor.
See you next line.
It's just going to be rocking that glass cannon. See that smoke go up, go down. I think
Damn.
Riv, I think he saw it. I think he saw Carol Solo's gun.
Solo's gonna rewatch that if they lose this and be like, really? I'm trolling.
I can't think of any other
I mean, that thing's
explanation other
lit
than
up
they wanted the better
like a
ult.
Christmas tree. There's so much there, but Allow somehow
Oh.
gets through undetected anyway.
We
We're
take
finally
A.
seeing some aggression out of
Vanity
NUTURN,
loves to
not
play the
A.
smoke a bit.
I love
It's
it.
their
They
turn
will
now.
walk
It's
out.
their
Here
turn
come the
now.
darts over, just
Come
for a
on,
bit of
NUTURN,
damage.
bring it to a
Double dart,
third.
actually, already
But
landed
at the
for
same time,
Shockmark.
come on, NA, they ain't shit.
And here comes the rest of the play.
You know?
Great job by NUTURN setting up the
True.
post plant. This is going to be a tough
Oh,
one. for
Solo on
Version
this
1.
huge
Oh,
lurk.
gosh,
Check the
and
mini
Solo's
map.
on the flank as well. They don't move. This may be ugly. Vanity already good for one. Suggest trades it back
It's
out.
gonna be
Zephyr
too late,
joins in
though.
on the fun.
No, it is
Spike
not.
continues to tick away.
Oh, let's go
Solo
Solo!
on to Penny.
He's got
Solo on to
the-
Vanity.
I'm out to 1v1. A lot of
Celtics,
things just
excuse me, now
happened.
it's Effie's. Effie's once again in a 1v1.
No
I
way.
mean-
No
I mean,
way.
he's just so solid.
The clutch king. Are you
He's
kidding
just-
me?
This guy's
gotta-
insane on this map.
You gotta hit some jiggles
Absolutely
there. Like,
absurd.
you gotta
I wanna
jiggy him out a little
shout
bit. You
to
can't
Jammies
just.
as well
I mean, you have so much
Why
time on the
shouldn't
defuse.
Pushed a man.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
cut
At least
off
like give him the
Ryan
half
with
or
a Viper
something.
bite, not
And Effie's
allowing a
is-
push coming in from that person.
He's
He gets a
usually not
1v1
their
situation.
star, but man, he is
Everything
playing
that happened
real
there
well
again
this map
for
and event.
Version 1's retake. Oh my word.
Guy's 28
the end of
frags right
these
now.
rounds are
He's banging
absurd.
fools through the floor,
My gosh,
180,
Effie's.
clutching.
Right, and like you look at this
V1
That
roster,
looks damn good.
How does... What happened, bro?
I want to take
It looked like
nothing away
V1
from
was
Effie's
losing
physique
that,
because
but
Yeah.
somehow
for
it
the
turned into a
entire time Valorant,
1v1.
he's shown how cracked out he can be, but he's not the first
That
person
team's
you
just
think of to
fragging
do
on
stuff
site
like
though.
that.
To be fair,
And
we
how
missed a
many
couple of
times
kills
this week,
on the
Riv, has
T
he been the
tours.
hero that
Yeah, I think they
Version 1
got
needed?
like Sova scanned under heaven. They got a
Yeah,
spare
one did underneath, and then the other one I think just won a fight on the guy heaven.
Just all out play. He has been able to do it when called upon. 13 to 12, Doug. This could be it for NUTURN in the upper bracket here.
They're hitting a...
Version 1 looking to solidify a game point.
Oh.
All right, the hard hit onto B. The dash comes through.
They saw all five. They
know they're
5D.
Shocker trying to clear him out.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna work-
It's all in
they're
the
working their
frags
way
now.
in, but Solo big.
Solo
Solo's already got
1-2
two.
though.
The gravity well is gonna try to pull Zelsis out.
We might be going to another OT.
He's gonna go solo. How much
Dude,
more
this
can
guy
you
did-
have
It's
in
looking
you?
pretty
Solo
likely.
good for
Solo
four.
just ran
up
Aces
sidewalk
stopped
by
at the hands of
himself.
Zelsis.
Just
Oh,
one
He kills
Zelsis
4.
with
He
Yeah.
kills 4.
To try to put
He could
NUTURN
win.
away.
No,
He's
no
got
way.
some utility.
Well-
He's got full armor.
It's possible.
Okay.
He has alarm bot still, but
Cloudburst denying info. No, he's
full
not able
lift.
to do it.
Oh
The
my
Cloudburst
That's awkward, 'cause you only see, like,
he's gonna
half his
get the
body.
defuse and, oh, baby,
Not
Yeah.
even, not even, right?
And your
We
brain
are
is like,
go
oh, I want to just
again,
not spam right
and
away to the
I
box.
wanna call it
That
something,
yell caused
not a
3
mistake,
coworkers to
not
look at me funny because
anything,
I'm
but
playing you
to
on
the
speakers on
nerves
low
right
volume.
now.
I'm sorry.
We saw Locky a shock dart. One hit
That
Penny
yell
straight
wasn't
on, the
like
next one
weird
went
or
to the
anything.
wall
Like if
in
you think
front of
I'm
Locky.
weird, then you're just
These
weird.
players
You never just
as
hit
well.
you never just hit a
Solomon
good
could play
stretch
there.
that you just have to like
33 years of
You just gotta
life
go.
experiences in his brain.
What a game! What a map 2 we have so far.
He's gotta make
NUTURN
up for that in the
turning on
ult.
the afterburners
Yeah.
to keep it going.
he'll win you some and he'll lose you some, but when he
27.
wins you some, it'll be pretty.
Yeah,
At
this
least.
guy killed 2 at Switch and then just runs up sidewalk, doesn't even wait for his team, kills 2 more on
I mean,
site.
he might win you some because he lose you some. You know?
There you go.
Because like the plays that he does to lose you some, those turn into wins.
As much like we
Right?
saw
Because like think if
move,
he
yeah.
didn't get kills there
earlier
on that
in the half, or
lane
in the map,
aggression,
excuse me.
he just would have looked like an idiot.
Out the middle as they
True.
try
I
to
think that's just his
exploit it.
style.
Allow
You
has
know?
taken
But
that
at the
space,
same
and
time,
again, Allows not able to do
You're not
anything with
guaranteed
it.
any round, even if he gets 4.
Fake on B right now from NUTURN. Fake on B.
Oh
Vision
no,
one- or
no,
Vision
no.
one, Version 1
You
is
know
set up
Solo
on the
didn't see
Sova
Penny there, but
dome.
Penny saw
So
Solo.
there's
Yep.
not much of a bite. We can see the rotation
That's
from
a
Vanity
bummer.
right now.
Yep.
That's a
And
bummer.
all the way back across. That thwarts the entirety of the play.
Thwart.
Spike's not.
I
supposed to
learned
show
what that
like
word
that.
meant
Unfortunately, that was seen by Penny.
because of Marvel
Now,
Champions.
NUTURN have to come up with a second play on the round.
Yes.
On the benefit for NUTURN here is that they had mid control, right? So they can invest back that way easily. Although things went a little bit sideways, they can adjust with just over 40
At
seconds
least we got a
left
game on our hands.
in the
at
round. It
least.
seems like they're trying to cut noise and
Lakia.
potentially work their way around.
Hello?
Lakia
Did Discord die?
deep in, and
Nope.
how many times did we
Nope.
see
Okay.
Lakia
NA
cause
internet?
problems from this
Yeah.
exact
Yeah.
spot in
feel it.
regulation time? And by golly, he's
Are
doing
you
it again.
still
If he
in
drops,
Mish?
that's not a safe
Same.
way to go.
Michigan?
And
Yeah,
that should
yeah.
give them a bit more room, them being NUTURN.
Did you forget
to try
Michigan?
waiting on it.
Yeah.
Spike
No, I
just
just
got
no,
lots of
I didn't
teams
like
to
forget
take
Michigan.
down,
I just wasn't
they've
sure if
gotta
it was
go A
Michigan.
here.
You know?
There's
Yeah,
really no other
I'm
option, and they're
still
walking
here.
into Penny's
Why is
operator.
Vanity
The
in
jiggle,
no man's
the
land
knife,
right there?
Nothing
What?
showing. Great patience out of Penny, but his position's been given away. He has to
We're gonna
dash out.
lose
Zelsa's
off
good
that.
for one.
Nah,
7
Zelsa's
bullets
got
left.
it.
5 seconds left on the clock. They've got to get the spike down. Perry
gotta-
just playing in the
Never
nick of
mind.
time, but
Suggest
comes
is
in.
feeling it.
Oh
Spike goes down
no.
now.
The
It's on
whiff.
Jamie's sub.
Not like
Giving his
this.
position away.
Jammies ain't gonna win this round.
Has to come up.
Dude,
Jamie's
he has no
good
utility
on
to play
the
around
kill,
either.
gets traded.
Vanity kind of
NUTURN
just got caught.
takes the
I don't know
lead.
what he was thinking, but
Beautifully
he was
played
like in the
by
middle of
NUTURN there.
nowhere for
The
no
double
reason
peek
with
is
like
all you
15
needed.
seconds
They
left.
walked out together, hip
Also,
and hip.
Penny, I
Great
feel like Penny
fundamental play
gave
there to
up
secure the round, but
like
it means
that position,
so
having a jet
much.
dash still.
Match point.
I don't know if
once
I was a huge
again
fan of
now on
that.
the side of NUTURN here
He could have
as
just
Version
kind of walked
1
across instead of dashing,
looking
maybe.
to keep
He just-
this one
Yeah.
alive for themselves.
Did you like right there? Did you see where Suggest just one shot Vanity?
No.
He died in the front of A main. He's just walking around there for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get to A main,
in
but
this matchup.
Yep.
like 15 seconds left. It's probably not the time.
Dude, NUTURN is hyped up. I
I
love
was gonna say,
it.
I love they just stand up and they're just cheering themselves on. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not out of it.
On aim. On out aiming. Version 1. Here we go. Round 28.
Version 1 backs against the wall. Jamie's got messed up there, man. He's gonna have to peel back a little bit, but Penny is taking the middle of the map. No, the nano swarm's there.
Oh,
The
Backs him up a
crunch.
bit,
Oh
but they still
my
clear the
God.
lock. Anyway, Lakia mows down 2 members of Version 1.
Wait.
As now he's anchoring still
Is
back
that
on the
Odin?
site, retreats to safety, 1 point away from having the 100. Keep that in mind. The
they gotta help him
comes
from
up
the
big
back.
as
They're gonna win
well.
this map. They're gonna win this map.
12 seconds
They
left.
are winning
Goes
this map.
back there.
That
They've got
smoke
him,
was
he's
so
back
good
there,
for him,
Allows to just
though.
swing out.
And they
Version
came
1's
through at the
left
same
to
time.
very little as Vanity gets. He's trying to keep it
Dude,
alive.
what
Oh,
a
no, it's
map.
not gonna happen.
Oh,
wild.
Oh my, push
So
around.
many trades
They
going
got
onside,
beaten, They
Jesus.
got battered, but they're the last ones standing.